Nothing, every time. Every single time it's just me in the house today. Every single time that I dick around till 10 o'clock, nothing happens. Dead quiet. The second I hit go live, dogs start losing their mind, and I had to go send them outside to go bark at nothing. And then I'm like, oh, I should use the bathroom and get a coffee, and then I wasn't ready. All right, hang on. Where is anything? All right, here we go. Oh my god. Oh, that's embarrassing. And now the fucking cat wants in. Wait, is that the cat? Well, whatever. I can wait. There it is. I also needed to put a log on the fire. Okay, yeah, hi Zenti. Long time no see. Stuffed as usual. Where's my music? There it is. Is that the cat wanting in or out? Because if it wants out, it can just stay. Oh, it wants in. Never live alone, because my god, you have to do everything by yourself. Oh, I live in a small apartment, it's just me and my pets, and it's so peaceful. No, it's not! You have to do everything by yourself. And they don't have opposable thumbs. So they can't open the door for themselves, and they also can't clean up after themselves. Especially when it's someone else's pet. Just, my god, my mom's dog is on a hair trigger. Anyway. New model is hype. Yes, thank you. Thank you, yes. Yes. Hey. It snowed yesterday. We got at least a good 3 inches. It did melt down because it's warmed up, so it's really sloshy and heavy. So, yeah. I might change to the, winter model. Might change. I'm going to change to the winter model next week. I just need to render it. It's already done, I just need to render it. Speaking of getting her done. Okay, I can't erase. Fire Alpaca doesn't have the lasso eraser. I just remembered. Shoot. Okay. Well, it doesn't have to be clean. We're just getting... Oh, shoot. Why is that up there? There. Now you can't see that I cut off my thighs. There we go. This... And now the other cat wants it. Oh. Like clockwork. Come on in. Now y'all are staying in. I'm losing my damn mind. Don't get your wet paws on my sketchbook! Close it. Don't be crazy elsewhere. And have food. We have thighs. Tell me that. Okay. Alright. If any animal would like to interrupt me, now's the time. No? Good! I was a second too premature. I was a second too premature. Now my dog wants out. Ah, damn it. Oh, but he's an old dog and he can't hold his bladder, so I have to let him out when he wants. When you have an old dog who, has a habit of peeing in the house the second you're not looking at him, yeah, you gotta let him out whenever he gets up. Because there's only two reasons he gets up. To go get a drink of water, and to go outside. Now he's, getting a drink. Hopefully he comes right back. I mean, I swear to God. I hate to sound like a broken record, but it literally is. Every single time I'm alone, and it's streaming day, because usually everyone has to leave when it's a streaming day, never when it's my day off. When it's my streaming day, it is dead quiet. Like, nobody's moving, and the second I hit go live, one thing after another, everyone has to go. Or they're barking at something, or the food is full, or their food bowls are empty, or they need to go, they're suddenly got diarrhea or something. It's always something. Always something. Yes, I love dogs, and I love cats. It is always when I'm doing something. Alright. For real. Say, why is the pen not working? So how have y'all been? Despite what it sounds like, I'm actually doing great. It's just only when I hit go live that everything goes to shit. Or whenever I sit down to do a time-consuming, important task. Does this happen too? Like, it was all when I first got my guitar. Still don't know how to play. Because every time I sit down to try and learn guitar, like, okay, I'll dedicate a day, I'll dedicate a morning to learning guitar. Usually when nobody's around, because that's when I feel comfortable. The second I sit down, I picked up that guitar, and my mom's dog just lost her mind. I didn't even play it. She was just barking nonstop at something. And of course, you know, me being paranoid, I have to go check and see what she's barking at, because the one time I don't check, she's gonna be actually barking at something that needs my attention. But 99.9% of the time, it's actually nothing. I say 0.9 because there's always that 1% margin of error where she actually did something. I was like, oh yes, thank you for warning me. But most of the time, nah. It's nothing. On a school holiday, so you're vibing. Nice. Oh, so you figured out you're trans. So, okay. You figured out you're trans. So, what do I call you? I say man and bro and dude, indiscriminately. Unless you're older, then I don't do that to you. guess that's my roundabout way of saying, what are your gender-affirming pronouns that I can say without triggering you? That head is completely wrong. My pronouns are tired and pissed off. No. Those are adjectives. The Wi-Fi blues. The Wi-Fi troubles. Okay, I'm not gonna... You know what? Should I go through frame by frame? And... No, I should do the structure first. Alright, structure first, and then we can come back and add details as we go. Because that's how you're supposed to do animation. You don't treat each frame as an illustration. You go through frame by frame and make sure your bones or the structure of the character that you are drawing is, see, the head's still off kilter. Then they come back and figure out the deets. Your Wi-Fi's gone to shit. Oh no! Mine's gone to crap too. I don't know what's going on, but ever since my computer's warranty officially expired, and by warranty I mean they stopped providing for Windows 10, my computer's just kind of been crapping out. And it was already crapping out beforehand. But now, it's like, all these updates that we forced you to make after after October 11th, yeah, that was purposefully installing extra bullshit to make your computer run slower. So look how great Windows 11 is. Shut up. Yes, that is a conspiracy theory I absolutely believe in. Because there's so much evidence to prove that it's true. Okay, that nose is wrong. I don't want to make any promises I can't keep, but it looks like I might finish this animatic project next week, because tomorrow is completely shot, because tomorrow is Thanksgiving. Which means when this VOD is being posted, it'll be Thanksgiving Day. So, happy Thanksgiving to YouTube. I am losing my damn mind. Did I need to bring anything? No, yeah, we're doing lemon bars and yams, yeah. We're going to, my aunt's house for Thanksgiving this year. Which would be good, because it's been a while since we've all, since that side of the family is all gathered together. We recently had a gathering of my mom's side of the family. This head looks, yeah, no, this head looks really bad. Hang on. It's just the back of the head. The top of the dome always trips me up. Which is why I will never draw a bald person. Bald! Bald! Why does that look wrong? Wait, what is going on here? That doesn't look bad. So what's going up here? What's going on here? Maybe... I really hope that's it, because if not, I'm just gonna ignore it and keep going. Oops. That's too much of a jiggle. There we go. If I'm extra nonverbal today, it's because I have a particular song stuck in my head. And it's Abel's part. It's from Has-Been Hotel, and it's Abel's part of Hear My Hope. Like, the majority of the Hear My Hope song is kind of mid. Let's be honest, it's very mid. But Abel's part is just stuck in my head, and it won't go away. Like, I wake up and it's playing in my head. Same as his part of... What's that song called? When I Think of the Future. This is my Halo one. I'm gonna shit my pants. Because honestly, me too, Abel. Me too. But it's driving me crazy, and I can't get it out of my head. He won't go away. He won't go away. He won't leave my head. He won't leave my head. The cute golden boy won't go away. And I'm sitting here like, oh no. That's what it is. God. I don't even draw in chibi style, and yet somehow... Sorry, I bumped the mic. Somehow, all of my characters end up with ginormous noggins. Is she shaking her head here? Oh, easy. We just yoink. You don't deserve your dad's frown. I know there's no stopping it now. A hard rain is gonna fall down like gravity, like gravity. You know, when I do the line art, I hope to keep the, oh god, that's gonna be... Okay, I'm gonna keep the line art of the main torso the same. At least mostly the same, because I know them tits are gonna bounce. Okay, she's looking up for this one, so oh my god. Why do I do this to myself? I don't know how to draw people looking up. Why do I do this to myself? Alright. No, that's not how you do it. I'm gonna throw up. Okay. What is this? Okay, the line is, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but it's singing, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So it's supposed, not supposed. So supposed to do. And it's don't. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Because when you're singing, you don't actually pronounce half the vowels. Or half the consonants. You only put emphasis on the vowels. Because if you put emphasis on any of the consonants, especially S's or T's, it just sounds bad. You slur your words, which is what my choir teacher... Oh my god. What my choir teacher told me. And also why a lot of professional singers, especially boy bands, they won't say me. They'll say me. If you've noticed, in all of the Backstreet Boys music, they'll say, as long as you love me, it's gonna be me. Boom! It's not, it's gonna be me. They just say it differently. Granted, that was because all those bands back in the day had the same, had a similar... It was either the same vocal coach or all the vocal coaches had the same MO. Not MO. That's not the right term. But I heard somewhere all those bands had the same vocal coach, and he was Swedish. I could be wrong. But that's just what I heard. And it's like, you know what? That kind of makes sense. Okay, it's I don't know what. Okay, so this what. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what. So even though the emphasis is on the word no, I want to put the emphasis on the word what. It says, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I think supposed to do is just going to be this posture for a few frames, just different mouths. Because in the next frame, if I can bring up MediBang, can I have them both open? Yes, I can. Let's bring up the thumbnails, shall we? There's the next line, haunted by the ghost of you. It's not lip synced, but it's there. I specifically wanted her to say, have the I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Because that's kind of the emotion that's going through. It's like, what do you want from me? What am I supposed to do? Holy crap. Hey, Waffles. Keep switching ta. I've been writing a song, you keep switching ta, but I don't know what to write at this point. You think writing about technology and yeah, essay. Wow. So it's the ads displaying on your refrigerator door. Oh my god, that made me think of the Salesman horror game. Have you seen that, Waffles? I think if you haven't, you should. I think you'd really love it. It literally is a horror game about getting invasive ads. That is literally the game. Well, dear viewer, it's me, the salesman. I know Droid, Elastic Droid, and Pezzy played it. I actually watched Pezzy play it live. It was so funny. That's the wrong tool. And there's also a scene where the character is just doom scrolling on his phone, and it's just random bullshit with mountains of advertisements that progressively get creepier as the game goes on. It's like, you know what? This isn't even a horror game. This is just real life simulator. This is my life. It was literally my life because the main character just got fired. He doesn't have a job. He's running out of money. All he does is get on his computer, look for jobs all day, eat instant ramen, and then watch TV or doom scroll on his phone, and then go to bed and drink, and then go to bed. It's like, oh my god. This isn't even, like, the game itself isn't even scary. It's just a commentary on modern life. And you get a new refrigerator because the Chroma Corporation containment cooler is ad-supported. It's so funny. Yeah, the salesman has that voice. It's so funny. But unlike most invasive ads, the Chroma Corp ads that run in the game aren't annoying. Invasive, yes. Annoying? No, they're oddly funny because the salesman is it's just so it's so funny, and it's like it's satire. So I'm laughing while crying at the same time. Oh, my chat isn't up. There we go. I'm the salesman. This is the credits on the salesman. The credits aren't that long. Salesman. Try our new Chroma Core caffeination can with over 700 milligrams of caffeine and to keep you going all day. Okay, honestly, having the salesman song in your head is a little bit less... Somehow it's less annoying than having a Has-Been Hotel song stuck in my head. Especially with Abel's voice actor being the lead singer of Fall Out Boy, which no one will shut up about. It's like, you know what, it's great. He's got a great voice. His songs, the parts he's singing are really good and they sound good. Of course it does. He's a professional. But my god. Can y'all leave me alone? I'm already obsessed with the boy, okay? I don't need your help. I think the funniest part of that entire game is when you put your instant ramen or whatever in the microwave, it literally does make you stand there for 3 minutes. Like, real time 3 minutes in the salesman game. You put the instant ramen in and it's just for 3 minutes. Oh my god, it was so... It's what's the word I'm looking for? The mundanity of it made me laugh. It genuinely laugh. A good hearty haha. I don't know what... Okay, this is supposed to be I'm, so I might need to add a few extra frames in here. What's the game called again? I think it's just called The Salesman. I don't know who it's by, but if you look it up on Steam, you should find it. So you get, in the game, you get a new refrigerator from the Chroma Corporation Consumption Cooler. And it has ads on the door. It's like, why? Why does my refrigerator need advertisements? Why does the refrigerator need a screen? It's too much. Is this the same? No, it isn't. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. This is so hard. Just that contain advertisement. I hate it. I hate it. I hate advertisements. I hate animating. Why do people do this to themselves? Why do people willingly do this to themselves? What is wrong with y'all? Okay, good, you found it. You found it. Good. Alright, what's, Oh, that was the wrong... That's whatever. Okay, so that means this bit needs to get bigger. That's oh my god. So it says, but the head looks more like bean. Yeah. What doesn't work here? Oh, that's why it's too far up. There we go. There's the neck, the collarbone, and then the shoulder. And that shoulder's got a shoulder blade. We got rib cage. Chest. Oh my god. This is what happens when I draw for like 4 days straight with no days off, because even on my days off from streaming, I was still working on this nonstop. So to get from here to here, I think this chest needs to be... pivoted slightly. Okay, sequentially this makes sense, sort of, but atomically, or anatomically, this posing is all over the place. No, because arm. So actually, boob goes squish. Why'd I have to give my son a boobs? Honestly, why did I have to give my son a tits? Why? Why? Why do boobs? Why do boobs? Okay, this jawline is completely wrong. Same with the nose. Everything about this head is wrong. I'm gonna sneeze. You know, that's why I entitled the stream "Lip Syncing is Not for the Faint of Heart." And the fight scene I was doing last stream was easier. So I just needed to be vaguely consistent, you know? It only needed to be vaguely consistent, not actually close-up consistent. Okay, so view, I'm gonna turn off onion skin mode. Just so I can get the width of the torso correct. I know the height is lower because she's slouching. And honestly, you can hide bad anatomy with fire hair. Oh, that's why. It also helps to flip the canvas every once in a while. Why? Why do I have to be ambitious? Like, it's so exhausting. Y'all don't even know. It's exhausting being this ambitious. Okay. Just gonna save. Ow. I think this frame is gonna be what I'm. So that's... Oh god, so many frames. Alright, well, I got the base structure. Now I can go back and add the face and hair. Then perhaps it'll start coming together for me. Perhaps. Oh, wait. There is. Where is it? Fluffy! Old reliable. Oh. Oh, Lacey. Oh, you sleepy. He's oofing in his sleep. It's so cute. Oh, what? Oh, I didn't. I thought I pushed a button. What did I do? Alright, alright. Oh, the power of lashes. I see the vision now. That should be lower. I wonder, hey, if Cat Eternity shows up later, y'all remind me. I gotta warn them. They said they wanted to be an animator. It's like, this is your last chance. Turn back now. Save yourself. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to see the vision. This is no longer just a disembodied bald head. This is a thing. There's substance here. Just gonna erase this. What the? Oh, that's still an eraser. There we go. Thank goodness I hide the ears, because this is atrocious. If I'm actually turning and tilting down, the whole head shape should change. Instead of just smushed, because it looks like I just smushed the face down. I didn't actually, the head did not actually move. So in order for this to make a modicum of sense, we need to move the cranium. Okay, we're still getting the same, how do people even draw heads? Alright, you got this. See, this little diagram, this makes sense. You draw a square for the face, you draw a circle for the head, and then a square for the face, or a rectangle. That makes sense, but if you add everything else on top of it, it doesn't quite add up. Maybe that'll work. One of these streams, it's just gonna be me trying out different tutorials. Using some characters that I have. Maybe even just my Sona. Ow. Because I think that'd be funny. It's just me testing out different tutorials. I'm like, okay, does this work? Does this actually make sense, or am I dumb? Especially some rendering techniques. I think that'd be very interesting. I don't know when that stream would happen, though. Okay, that looks better. Oh, back again. I got an idea from... I mean, yeah, this is a safe place for creativity. You know, I can share your ideas, because maybe saying it out loud will help you realize, the plot, well, help you fix the plot hole, or that's why I live stream, because if I was, that dome looks so bad. If I was just sitting here, I'd be halfway done by now. But I wouldn't get the level of refinement that I want. You know what? Okay, for this one, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna copy paste this head. Oh, that's the wrong button. Copy. Paste. Deselect. There. It's just like programmers. It's called rubber ducking it. Sometimes you just gotta explain your code to a rubber ducky, and it helps you find the bug in the system. So me here, when I'm like, okay, why is this comment page not working? Or why is this animation or anatomy looking wrong? So I say it out loud to proverbial chat, the proverbial rubber duck. And then sometimes I fix it. That's happened plenty of times when I was working on the comic. Okay, now this head is still bugging me. That's what it is. Sometimes also drawing it smaller also helps. And then you just fix her up. Helps them stick. Oh yeah, that's also why. I always draw it higher than it should be. I'm not sure what the mask rule is. Like, where do I connect the circle with the rectangle in order to get the good angles? drawing over on top of itself probably isn't helping, so then it just gets lost in the sauce. It's under the sauce. It's under the sauce. How come she doesn't have any hair? It's under the sauce. Have you ever had someone do that to you when you're drawing or working on someone? They're like, why are they bald? Or like, why are they naked? It's like, I haven't finished it yet. It's under the sauce. It's under the sauce. It's not Italian, it's Chicago, and it's under the sauce. That's quite the motion. There we go. Yeah, the eye line matches up with the ear. I feel like before you decide to join any major career or make any like huge life-altering decision, there should always be someone, like there should always be two people outside the door. One who regrets their decision and one who's living their best life because of that decision. It'd be like the one is lying and one is telling the truth. It'd be like, you know, one is saying turn back and one is saying double down. Just so you immediately are faced with the pros and cons of any major decision you make. Impossible, but I think it would be really funny. Just someone outside who's like, I'm gonna go to CalArts Animation Studios. Turn back! Turn back! Only doom and gloom waits for you here! And then the one person who does like feel good about their decision are like, yeah, kid, it's gonna be a hard, long ride, but hey, if you just stick to it, you might maybe get it your dream job, possibly, for a few months before you get fired. But hey, at least you have that degree that makes your portfolio look good, that you can always just get a tutorial for online. In fact, there's actually turn back! There we go. Cleaned it up. I would also make my arms really big. And I mean, I do have big arms, but they're not that kind of big. Like, I'm not that muscular. I just got the flabbies. I'm gonna also paste that head onto this one. Or just draw it again. Okay, for this one, for the what I'm... For the I'm, or, you know... Her eyes are gonna scrunch up a bit, and her cheeks are gonna get a little bit rounder, because I'm... You close your jaw and it moves your cheeks up and down. So you need to also be mindful of where the face, how the face muscles naturally move. So honestly, if I were to give one piece of advice, if you must go to college, like if you feel like you have to do that and you want to be an artist, don't go to animation school. Take an anatomy class. Take maybe even a film class. Learn about history, about fashion. Learn how the body moves, how light works. Look at interior design. Hell, even take a business class. Learn how to market yourself. That's one thing I learned from another writer. She's a published author, but she didn't go to college for... She's not an English major. She's a business major, but she uses it for her writing career because she's mostly self-published. Oh, her jaws would also move up. I mean, it is nice to go to art school because then you learn different techniques and then you can, you know, build out your portfolio. But anyone who's actually been to art school, they will all tell you it is expensive, A, and B, all you do is, like, learn how you just buff out your portfolio with drawings that you don't even like. Now, I probably should preface, I'm not saying completely boycott college. But I am saying don't go to college if you want to be a writer or an artist or any creative type. Because that comes from your soul, and you can't... What's the word I'm looking for? You can hone your craft, and you can only do that by doing. So by going to class, you're just learning what you already know from someone who hates you. Because most art teachers actually hate their students. It's very rare you find a teacher that's actually passionate about that topic. And when it comes to topics that of passion, you're probably better off going to, like, learning it from some online tutorial, because you know that person is passionate about what they're talking about. Go to college to learn objective facts. Things that aren't subjective. And art is subjective. You can take online courses that say, okay, this is a life study. This is a painting class and learning different techniques and whatnot. Then sure. But not like a full degree in it, because an art degree is not going to guarantee you a job. You know what might guarantee you a job? You know what will guarantee you a job? Trade school. Or tech college. That guarantees you a job. 80% of the time. And my viewership just dropped because of that. And it's just, they try to shove college down your throat, saying you have to go to college or you have to go to university in order to get a job because you need a higher education. You know what most jobs actually want? Experience. In college, hours and hours studying for college exams does not equal experience on a resume. What can you do? What can you offer that no one else can? Because if you go to a film school and not a film school, if you go to an art class and you submit your portfolio, guess what? You and all of your classmates now have basically the same portfolio. That's not what, producers and execs are going to be looking at. They're going to be looking at what's different. What makes you marketable? And even then, it's not just what about your unique style. If you want to work at a studio, can you imitate the style? There's a certain style. Can you follow orders? It's not about being unique in the studio job or in the industry. Now, there is upsides to going to college for art school. Lavender Town made a whole video about the pros and cons of going to an art college. Because she actually did go to an art college. I didn't have the money for an art college, so I went to community college and took a history class, and took mythology and philosophy. Sure, I don't have a degree in any of those things. But that history class helped me more with my stories than any art class I ever could take. Sure, taking an animation class and learning the fundamentals would help me, and it would definitely make this bullshit a lot easier if I knew the techniques and what I'm doing and tips and tricks to make it easier. I just watched a tutorial for that. Could. Will I? Probably not. Do I like doing things the hard way just to say that I did it the hard way? I don't know. I think it's a subconscious thing. I don't like being told what to do, especially for something that comes instinctually to me. It comes naturally to me. So why would I listen to someone else tell me what to do, how to do something that already comes naturally? Now, anatomy. Should I be taking anatomy classes? Absolutely. I should go back and re-look at some anatomy and figure out how things work. Like, what actually is the bone structure that I'm trying to draw here. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you want to grow up and be a doctor or lawyer or firefighter, by all means, for the love of God, please have a good education. But most of us don't want to be doctors and lawyers because we have souls. But if that is your vocational choice, by all means, get that higher education. Go to tech school. Get that master's degree. Get your doctorate. Whatever. But for the rest of us that don't want to do that, college, you're better off in community college because they actually offer affordable classes. It doesn't have to be full-time. You can schedule around what works for you. And you can cherry pick. You can like, hey, I'm not interested in getting a degree. I just want to take these courses. And the community college would be great. That'll be whatever amount of bucks for each class. It's not... You're not aiming for anything. You can just take one course. As long as you're paying them, community college does not give a darn. Now, that was just the community college I went to. I don't know what it's like in other places. Because my community college was also a medical center. That might have just doxed me. Forget I said that. This looks good. For a single frame. I should say. Oh, whoops, I grabbed the wrong one. Storms coming, I can feel the clouds. And the city and my heart rain is gonna break them like gravity, like gravity. Shit, that's not the button I wanted to push. There we go. God, that took all of my brain power to figure out how to do. You know what? There. You know, if I make her hair slightly deflate for these scenes, that'd be kind of funny. Pinkamena Diane Pie myself. Okay, that's not the nichest reference I've made on this channel, but it's pretty up there. Because the more I spend time on the internet, the more I realize hardly anyone watched the same shows I did growing up. Okay. Now... like gravity. No, I just realized that I have this live stream this Friday, and I'm just about done. I'm just realizing now that I'm almost done. There we go. That looks a little better. We'll have one more stream after this. We'll have this one with the lip syncing. And then I'm gonna work on rendering this off stream. Maybe, because I have a feeling this entire sequence is gonna take me all of 3 hours. I mean, we're already an hour and 50 minutes into this thing, and I haven't even added the mouth yet. Okay, I'm gonna make the hair different on this side because I'm gonna add a little whoosh. A little whip. There we go. live. Okay, yeah, so Friday. Well, I'm only saying Friday because that's when the next stream is scheduled, but the last official work stream, I want it to be that big, that illustration that's like in the middle of the chorus, or right before the chorus. It's like the big moment. Or it's like that illustration is the whole reason I started this project, because that image in my mind would not go away. And then the next stream we have, based on how much I get done over the weekend, whoops, I still need that, is going to be some quick tweaks, maybe, or a watch party. And it's going to be a watch party in air quotes, because I can't actually play the audio. Or it will be a watch party, and then the entire stream will just be muted. You know? Or it'll just be sections. I'll play it muted. I'll talk about some bits. We'll all have a laugh. I'll play it once or twice, knowing damn well those bits are going to be muted for the VOD. But if you're there live, it'll be fun. And then we can have a sing-along. Oh, that's what's up. Okay, jeez. When did this happen? Just now, because I drew it. There we go. Lord, have mercy. Storms coming, I'm so fucking scared. What's gonna happen when we get down there? You don't deserve your dad's crown. I know there's no stopping you now. Can't breathe, vision's getting blurry now. Nosebleed. we just hit the 2-hour mark of this project. So, I'm going to take a bathroom break. What's the best frame here? There we go. I'll be right back. Again. They can chat with me just so I monitor the situation. Y'all behaved yourselves. Impressive. Very impressive. When I finish this thing, I'm gonna celebrate. Yeah, we're definitely having a watch party when this thing is done. What have I got? I got 2 Canada Dries, right? No, I have 2 Dr. Peppers, a ice cream sundae soda, which is actually really good, a Canada Dry, and a 7-Up Shirley Temple, which is also really good. I also have 1 coffee monster, which I had yesterday, and I have a regular monster. Several regular monsters. I'd celebrate with champagne, but I think champagne tastes disgusting. I don't know why people's like, oh, I love the taste of champagne. It's like, why? Why? I've had champagne. And I've had wine. And I've had, what's another one? Oh, no, yeah, I've had champagne and I've had wine, red and white, and they all taste the same. I don't care what anybody says. They all taste the same, and they're all disgusting. I mean, I'll quote saying, I'll quote like songs like "The Escape" or "Panic at the Disco," where he talks about drinking champagne and whatnot. It's like, man, it's just not. Unless what I had wasn't good champagne or good wine, because every wine I've ever had, they tasted exactly the same. And it was bad. It was like... It tasted like yeast. I was like, I'll take the yeasty taste in bread. Not in my drink that's supposed to be fermented grapes. Where's the grape? I'm just gonna add the sleeves here so I remember that they are here. But when I officially do the line art in MediBang, it's gonna be a lot of copy paste. Oh, that would be so cool. I just had an idea. Because Rune, me and in the story, but she's not revealed to have fire powers yet. But if in this bit where she's having her outburst, if there's like a little bit of a spark of flame, I think that would be really cool. Am I gonna add it? Probably not. That would be a lot. Oh, the sleeves are longer here. Oops. I'm your dream, make you real. I'm your eyes when you see. I'm your pain when you can't feel. Sad but true. I'm inside, open your eyes. I'm young. Sad but true. I'm your reason, alibis. I'm inside, open your eyes. I'm you. I'll check that out later. Okay, now for the mouths. I'm gonna turn onion skin mode back on. Just so I can click through. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Haunted by the ghost of you. Don't know. Okay, yeah, so don't. So. Just gotta be very mindful of how your mouth moves when speaking, especially if you want to do lip syncing for other languages. Their mouths move completely differently. Now, for English, this face looks so jank, but we're not gonna see it. So it's don't know. So. The no is going to be a more pronounced ooh. So more of a ooh. Don't. So that no. Don't. So it's more of a Hello? That was a big thump. Hold on. Is that the snowplow? Oh, it is. Wait, no. My house is completely covered in shrubbery. I can't see anything outside. I'll be right back. I need to check that. I heard a big thump. Okay. Probably just a truck driving by. Okay. Don't know why. So the but why? So it's more of a. How'd I have it here? What I'm supposed. Okay. What? I'm. What was okay. suppose to do there. Ho. Ho. If I was doing real animation for the I'm, I would have the I, what, you know, I'm. I'd have like 3 frames to have the lip closing and the eyes moving up past the stopping point, like 1 frame past the stopping point to show that, you know, that range of motion. But since this is just implying, I'm just implying I is gonna be more venomous. So in my sketch on MediBang, it's got more fang to it. Well, actually, it'd be the Xbox controller mouth. I, E, the E, I, but, you know, I can do that, I can do that. That one. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Okay, we're gonna save and see how this looks. View. Oh, geez. Oh, y'all can't see it. Oops. There we go. The speed is too fast. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Haunted by the ghost of you. Ah ha ha. Near the end, the face shape got a little wonky. I can see that. Yeah, oh my god. Okay, let's fix this. Her hair got a little too... I mean, this looks good. But here, something happened here. Her hair got too cartoony. This is because the line art was too smooth around the hair. That's what it was. It's usually, you know, kind of not like that. Just to remind myself when I put it back in the... Momentarily gonna make her bald. Just so... can fix her hair. I mean, these are just two completely different characters. There's the snowplow. Oops. That's too big. Wow. Something's still wrong here, and I'm not sure what it is. Yeah. They're gonna be barking at that for a bit. I know it sounds like I'm murdering that dog, but no, she's just barking at the snowplow. Nothing to do with it. And I'm not sending her out to go bark at that snowplow. Because bro's got enough to focus on without having to worry about a stupid dog. Even though the yard is fenced. So there's no way she could hurt herself. Or get hurt, but, you know. I get annoyed with the dogs barking, and I live with them. I can't imagine how annoying they are to someone else. Dixie! Elias! Chill out! Okay, what is up here? What I think I might just have to do, this. Where I upload this back into MediBang. And then just fix why this looks so wrong. Wait, why does this frame specifically look like trash? Of course, in the line art, the hair will be more consistent, because I think I'll just might copy-paste the stupid thing. I think... Oh god! Oh god, that's what happens when you turn off onion skin mode. Now stay with me, guys, for 1 second. I'm gonna draw this, and then copy paste it. Not copy paste. I'm going to Control T it down to where it should be, and then we'll see if that's the issue. Genuinely, this face is small. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm gonna save this, close it. Oh shit. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is put all of these layers in Sketch. Sketch, because I don't know what the background is going to be. Son of a bitch. Come on. Come on. Give me it. Thank you. Lines. And now we just keep... I'll just have a separate, there to copy paste the hair. Because you, baby doll, are bugging me. Okay. Okay, yeah. Should I keep going? I kind of want to end stream here, just so I can take a break and do the line art. Because I have a feeling this line art is actually going to drive me crazy because there's something wrong here. Like, that frame is completely wrong. These 3 frames are completely different. Like, and I genuinely can't. This is one of those things where I've been staring at it for so long, it just doesn't make sense anymore. Oops, I forgot to... My badgie. I've been staring at this for 2 hours straight. I don't... Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. And just decide that lip syncing is super freaking hard. And if you can help it, get someone else to do it. Because, holy crap.
I think the hardest part is just getting the face consistent. The actual lip syncing isn't that hard, but moving the mouth, you know what? Yeah, moving the mouth isn't really that hard. That was the easiest part. It was getting that body and head to stay consistent, and I still failed at that. Oh my god. I need a drink that isn't just cold black coffee. Anyway. Yeah. I'm gonna do this. Finish up as much as I can because tomorrow I won't be able to work at all. Friday will probably be the big illustration, so I can spend my time working on that one. And then Monday, cross your fingers, might be a watch party for the finished product before I upload it on YouTube. I don't know what day I'm gonna post it on. Like, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna post it as soon as I'm done because I want it to be like a boom and like have a little sneak peek announcement on my channel first to get people like, hey, something's coming. But here on Twitch, you will be the first to know when it's good and ready. We'll see it here first. With that in mind, thank you all so much for watching. There isn't going to be a huge break after. Because usually when I do a big project like this, I take a week off and then jump into something else. I think the next few, when I finish this, yes, I'm gonna be exhausted, but I think I might take the week after off, depending. Or at least just a few days. Maybe not a full week, just a few days. And then come back. So, yeah. I have no idea how to end these stupid streams. I might just go back to bed.